All right. So I have my non-binary friend, and I have misgendered them twice in the last 2 days. I did it once yesterday and once today, and that's not okay. And I'd like to publicly apologize for that. I'd like to privately apologize for that, but that will be when I can get a hold of them again. I fucked up. I know I did. And I'd like to apologize for that. So I think me and many other people I think me and many other people get into the habit of not thinking before we speak, and that's not acceptable anymore. Um, I would hope that, as far as in my situation, I don't want my friend to ever think that I've done it on purpose. I hope they would be comfortable enough to call me out. Sometimes all I need personally is to be called out. Like, if I say something wrong, if I do something wrong, if I do something that offends you in any way, call me out, because that's just not who I want to be, and it's not who I feel like I am. I am 100% behind all of you. Yes, I am cis het, or not het, obviously, gay as shit. But I am a cis male, and I am also gay, but it's a lot harder for non-cis people, because first of all, I can go out into public and I can put my gay away, per se. I can walk around as a straight person to the normal eye, and with me being a cis male, I'm not going to get misgendered or anything like that. I don't have to worry about that. And I can only imagine what what being misgendered does to your psyche, to your emotional and mental thoughts, mental well-being. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, I can only imagine, because I will never have to deal with that. I've had gay slurs thrown at me, but as much as I didn't bring them upon myself, I sometimes, if you haven't seen what I'm wearing right now, I make it very obvious that I am gay. Like, I'm very out, I'm very loud. I love you, Joey. I don't know if you were on earlier. I want to apologize again because I caught myself misgendering you one more time, and that's not who I am. And honestly, if you hear me doing it, like, call me out because I need to learn to think before I talk. Don't be afraid to call me out, please, because I need to get better. And I know this. And I'm gonna fucking start crying on stream. Um, um, God damn it. Hold on. I want to be better. I need to be better. And I'm really sorry about it because I know I don't know what it feels like, and I never will because I am a cis male. I am a cis male, so I don't know what it's like to be misgendered um, all the time because I'm sure it happens all the time, and I am sure that can't help but get to you, and I don't know that feeling because that's a feeling I will never have to go through. As a gay man, I was saying this a little bit earlier, but as a gay man, I can put my I can put my gayness away, per se. Like, sure, I'm always gay, but I can put my gayness away. Um, Non-binary, trans, stuff like that. They can't put that away. Um they can't put it away. They're sitting there being called the wrong gender through all of this, and I can only imagine what that does to you because even on the times like today where I'm wearing an equality hat in a love rainbow love tank top, um I can't I mean on days like today where I'm very much obviously like an out and proud gay man. Um, First of all, I would never be misgendered. Second of all, I've dealt with small things on days like today where someone says something homophobic, and I know if you get enough of that, that gets to you eventually. Like it's gotten to me before, so I can only imagine what it's like to have to deal with something all day that just kind of rubs at you and rubs at you and rubs at you. And I personally, I never want to be someone who causes someone that kind of mental strain and mental mental I can't think of the word right now, but I think you guys are grasping what I am trying to say. Um, I don't want to be a person that, for like my friend Joey, I don't want to be the person that causes him that maybe they've been dealing with it all day and then all of a sudden someone who's supposed to be their friend does it and it's the thing that pushes them over the edge that day. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the one that just happened to be the straw that broke the camel's back that day. And so when I make those mistakes, as much as like in Joey's case, they know I don't I don't mean it and I try to fix it right away, I'm sure it still gets to them. Like, and I don't. And this, I'm not trying to make this about me because it's not about me. I know for a fact when I know when I fuck up, and it obviously gets to me, because I don't want to be that person, and I hate knowing that in that split second I was that person. So the moral of all of this is be mindful. Um, be mindful. Think before you talk. Um, you don't know if you can help it. Train yourself to use they them more than gendered pronouns. I know it's difficult, obviously, because I use gendered pronouns all day, every day. And for real, train yourself. Yeah, what Joey just said. Everyone will make mistakes. Like, obviously, I know I did. Um, and it's how you manage your mistakes and basically own up to it, correct it. Try to train yourself. Honestly, I can't stress this enough because I feel like it's super important. Try to train yourself to use they them pronouns more often than not, because it'll it'll solve a lot of these. Um, a lot of the um, misgendered slip ups. I don't know what you'd call them. Like what I did earlier, where I blurted out he and then I fixed it because I knew for a fact that that's what it was. I misgendered. If I can train myself to use they them, there you go. You'll end up not really misgendering anyone. So train yourself to use they them more often than not. And if someone goes by they them, that also gives you much less risk of misgendering them as well. So um, honestly, that's my biggest piece of advice: is try to train yourself to just use they them. Um, Unless someone specifically tells you their pronouns, like for me, I'm he him. Um, for like in this situation, my friend Nenny is he him. Um, Joey here in the chat is they them. Um, so if someone specifically tells you their pronouns, then feel free to use them, but try to stick to they them. That's the best piece of advice I can personally give, but I'm also a um, cis male, so I'm not really one that should be. I want to. I can't say I shouldn't be speaking on it because I think everybody should really speak on it. Um, but also, if someone tells me I am wrong, I know for a fact I need to be the one to listen. It's the same as like Black Lives Matter and things like that. I am a white cis male. Sure, I'm gay, and that comes with some hardships, but I am a white cis male. So when a trans person tells me like, "Hey, like this is what you said. This is why you shouldn't have said it. This is how it came across. This is how like this is how it made me feel." I have no say in that matter. What all I can do is listen and fix it. Getting defensive isn't going to solve anything. Um, because first off, why am I getting defensive? If someone tells me, like, hey, this is what you said, this is why it's offensive, this is, like, this is how you can work on fixing it, I have no reason to be defensive there. They're trying to help me out. Um, and as someone who doesn't have to deal with that, I should be taking that advice. So that's also another another big tip I can give is listen. When someone tells you that you are wrong, or you're wrong but your heart's in the right place, or whatever, anything like that, if it's not something you personally go through, listen to them, because that's the only way you are going to learn, and that's the only way you yourself are going to move forward. Welcome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about pronouns, and towards the end there about a little bit about racism. Just listen. Try to be a better person. And yeah, yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you as far as my serious conversation goes.